Happiness. It is something that many people, maybe you've been searching for as they've dealt with isolation, social distancing, and their mental health during the pandemic. What started as a popular class at Yale University in 2018 is now a wildly successful online course available to the public titled The Science of Well-Being. More than 3.3 million people have already enrolled in the seminar offered by the online platform Coursera. The lone professor, Lori Santos, said she octupled the number of people taking the class during the pandemic. And Professor Santos joins me now. So great to have you on. I can't wait to talk to you about this. Let's first start with the course description. It reads, in this course, you will engage in a series of challenges designed to increase your own happiness and build more productive habits. As preparation for these tasks, the professor reveals misconceptions about happiness, annoying features of the mind that lead us to think the way we do, and the research that can help us change. Tell us more, if you would, about this course and what participants can take away from it.
Yeah, I think the first thing you learn is that many of the things we think are going to make us happy, they don't really work in the way we think. And that's one of the reasons I think the course is so important. We need to get over our misconceptions about the kinds of things we need to do to be happy. If we know the right things to do, we could spend our time the right ways on the right things that are really going to improve our well-being.
So really quickly, to home in on that, what are the right things to do versus the misconceptions very quickly?
Yeah, misconceptions are about money and changing our circumstances, but the research shows what really works is changing our mindset, becoming more present, more grateful, and changing our behaviors, becoming more socially connected, taking time to do nice things for others, and even healthy habits like sleep and exercise.
Socially connected, that is something that has been difficult, as you well know, during this pandemic. The enrollment skyrocketed, actually, during the pandemic. What do you think it was about people being isolated that led them to seek this out in these huge numbers?
Yeah, we know that social connection is a necessary feature for high happiness. So, social isolation, lockdown, it was exactly the kind of thing that was going to cause a huge hit on our mental health. And so I think people flocked to the course to try to get some strategies for how to improve things. People knew how to fix their physical health, right? You need to wear a mask and socially distance. But I think people really struggled with simple things they could do to protect their mental health during a tough time.
And also, people, they didn't have the distractions they may have had before, right? And then just being forced to sit at home and sort of reckon with yourself. And I think that has been a challenge for people.
I think, again, what the research really shows is that happiness is about our behaviors. If we choose the right behaviors, take time breaks, promote time affluence, take time for gratitude, we really can improve our well-being.
And you got to set boundaries. That's the bottom line, which is what you did with that auto reply. How do you measure happiness? How do you know if you're happy?
Yeah, we just do it through a simple self-report. These are really well-validated surveys that we can use to assess how people are feeling. And what we're finding in the Coursera class is that from before to after, people go up about a whole point on a 10-point happiness scale. So these practices really do work statistically.